All right, so let's get into this. Soaring lumber prices. I didn't see any guesses. So I can't give away any prizes this week. But soaring lumber prices add $36,000 to the cost of a new home. And a fierce land grab is only making it worse. So this article comes to us from CNBC. As the housing market gets leaner, potential buyers are turning to record numbers to new construction, but several factors are making the homes pricier than ever before. First is a major shift in the market's composition due to the record shortage of existing home sales. About 1 in 4 homes for sale are newly built. That's the highest ever. Historically, homes are about 1 in 10. So we're seeing a lot more people. I think it's not that the new construction supply is so high. It's that the resale supply is so low that's why 1 in 4 homes are newly built. Lumber prices seem to set a new record almost daily. It's now up 67% this year. And check out this percent. This is mind blowing. So I've got a whole bunch of projects around the house that I've just put on hold because it costs an insane amount to do these simple projects. Like a lifting platform in my garage is 3 times the price. And I was like, it can't be 3 times the price. Here's the number. This year, it's up 340% from a year ago.
That's three times.
Literally more than 3 times the price. It's about 3.5 times the price to build like a lifting platform in my garage. Lumber doesn't just go into framing a house. Those added costs hit cabinets, doors, windows, flooring, any of the wood stuff, and even packaging. Like wood has been used in packaging. In pallets, in roofs, and decking, and like there's so much that wood is involved with in the construction of a home. So it's gone up almost $36,000. The exact number is $35,872.
Yeah. What if you just wanted to put a covered patio on your backyard? Boom! Instead of $10,000, it's now $30,000.
I'm looking at alternative materials.
Yeah, so aluminum wood and whatnot.
Yeah, I thought about building like this little covered thing in my backyard, and it was going to be kind of off away from the house a little bit because we have a bigger backyard. So in kind of this little area, it's kind of a nice little green area, building a nice little covered area. And I said area like 5 times there. And I think I'm going to resort to using like old telephone poles for the post and find a bunch of bamboo and put the bamboo over the top of it for now. It'll kind of look like more like a hut type of open air thing, but it would provide the shade that I'm looking for without the cost of the lumber. So alternative materials, which, that was a big thing, but now metal is also 30%. The last time I checked.
Right. You can't get metal either.
So now some of the alternative materials are going up too. I think this is one of the reasons why we're seeing the surge in things like 3D printed homes and alternative materials like that too. The price of gypsum and drywall, by the way, is up 7%. So everyone was like, "Oh, well, drywall is going through the roof too." It's only up 7% by compare.
Yeah,
steel mill product prices are set a record high. It says up 18% in March year over year, but we saw a previous statistic that said, "Oh yeah, the price of copper set a record high, 27% higher year to date." So anyway, you can find more of these stats at CNBC. The title of the article again is "Soaring Lumber Prices at 36,000." If you just Google that, you'll find some of these other stats in there. That's a lot. So I think we'll probably have fewer and fewer people headed to like a custom build, in the middle range. I could definitely see them buying spec, but even that's more costly than it used to be. So I don't know. That's between a rock and a hard place. The guy at Lowe's who orders a lot of the lumber said that he doesn't see it going to recover for another 10 years or so. He said it's going to be at least 10 years before those prices start to go down and the materials are available to meet the demand that we have now.
Jeez. And because it's not only just go ahead.
I was saying he's forecasting what they have to order for inventory. So
yeah, because it's not just tariffs and all that stuff, but it's just the demand as well. And then they couldn't keep up because of the demand, and now they got to make more, and the cost is higher. I mean, they'll have to keep the price up so they can catch up with the demand, right?
Yep. Mario says the local Home Depot cost almost $10 for one piece of a 2x4.
That's
Pete Thorpe chiming in on his home improvement projects. And as much as a government program, what's that floor set? There's no going back. I built a 12x12 floating deck for a little under $400 at the start of the pandemic. Helped my neighbor build the same exact for a month ago for $945. Wow.
That's only 200% though, buddy. That's not that big
You got a good deal, Pete.
No, that's a good deal.
Matthew Clinton, good joke. He said, someone said a 2x4 flew off of a truck and totaled their car, but instead of going to their insurance, they just sold the 2x4 and bought a new Lambo. Yeah, that's good. All right, so if you want to comment on any of that, just flash your mic. I'd love to kind of know what's going on around the country. If you don't want to comment on that one, no big deal. We got another one coming up. Let's see, Nico. Oh, Nico is on. He's in Clubhouse too at the same time. Okay, I see you, Krista. I'm going to come to you in just a second. Nico said, I make my own for sale post, almost cheaper than getting them pre-made, and I don't have to struggle to make them. Well, what about now though? Because I would think the plastic is almost cheaper.
The plastic ones, and I don't know if you can make your own with the plastic ones. I mean, I guess you could do something.
Oh, Krista. Is this you, Krista, that I don't want to talk about our whole home remodel that we just started? Okay, I'm going to come to you. Is that you? I think that's the same person. Okay.
Yeah, let's get her to talk about it. I feel like she needs to.
I want you to tell me about your whole home remodel. What's going on here? And tell us who you are and also what market you work in.
Hi, everyone. My name is Krista Nielsen. I am a realtor in Silicon Valley, California, the most expensive place to possibly do anything, including buying a home or building one. So I have to say we are doing a whole house remodel right now, and the lumber prices are going up so incredibly fast. We have our contractor quoting us one thing and giving us a 4-day turnaround on those prices. We're redoing our roof as well. Plywood, same thing. What would have been $10 at one point at Home Depot is now $56. So it is staggering and very, very painful, but there's no turning back.
Yeah, so you say no turning back. Do you think that prices on lumber is going to go down anytime soon? I don't really see a reprieve on the way.
I don't really see why they would put them back down unless the demand is so low that they're desperately needing to sell. But I can't imagine, especially in California and probably a lot of other areas where there's space to develop, why in the world they would reduce those prices again.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's kind of what I'm saying too. Nico, hey man, I saw you flashing your mic. Why are you building wood signs? Is it not cheaper to do plastic?
No, I like wood so much better. But actually, I have something similar going on, like Christina. But no, I like wood. The wood post is so much better than plastic. It looks better. I can stain it. I make it look nice. But yeah, the Saturday before the Super Bowl, I had 2 pipes break in my house, one sewage and one water, causing a significant amount of damage. The contractor kept on, changing his estimate. Got to the point that now the insurance company has put me into a special investigation unit to investigate what's going on, with not realizing that the lumber prices are ridiculous.
Oh no, that's terrible. So we're still waiting on a half of a roof check that's supposed to be coming from our insurance company. So that's terrible. I'm sorry that you got put into the special investigation unit.
It could always be worse, Bernie. It's all good. It's all good.
That's funny. Okay, so Clayton, he said he can still buy a 2x4 for wait, where'd it go? Clayton said I can still buy a 2x4 for $265. Might only be 2 feet, but it's still much cheaper.
Yeah.
Michael Elizabeth Rodell, she said tile is up, windows are back ordered 3 months. Toilets are scarce. I'm about to just go find an abandoned home and take the materials from there. Someone said that they thought about, instead of putting their home on the market, selling it for parts.
I'm just gonna part out my home.
Yeah, there you go.